of Oshawa, the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center. Well, Canada, Woodland Herbert is currently coaching in Germany and also worked with Canada in the coaching systems at the FIBA World Cup in China, while for the Dominican Republic, they are being led by coach Nestor Garcia, who was last coaching at Fuenlabrada and only just taking up the Dominican Republic. We're about to look at the lineups now for the Dominican Republic and the players coming out, and there's some very exciting players to look out for. Well, Juan Miguel Suero now playing for Inigos de Mayagüez. Roberto Mendoza now playing for Capitanes and having some very good systems for them. Victor Liz now playing in Puerto Rico for Leones de Ponce, a very top team in Puerto Rico, having featured many times in the FIBA Liga de las Americas, one of the top clubs in the competition. Flagos now playing for Flamengo in Brazil as well, with Angel Delgado, as we see coming out right now, playing for Untitled in Israel, also having a good season in the Basketball Champions League. Although the team did not qualify for the playoffs, put up some very, very good individual performances. Another player to look out for is number 33, Ronald Roberts, now playing in France for Alain Chalon. Another one is Luis Montero playing for Capitanes de Arecibo. The average age of the players for the Dominican Republic is 28 years of age, and also an average height of 6'4". And now we move on to the host, Canada. The Canadian basketball, again, a program that really wants to get off the mark and make sure that it's known to the world, being one of the powerhouses here. Some very exciting players. And one of these players currently playing in Europe, as you can see, number 12, Aaron Best, is currently playing in Greece in Thessaloniki for powerhouse PAOK. Also featured in the Basketball Champions League this year. Cassius Robinson playing in Germany for Medi Bayreuth, along with Dwayne Notis, who plays for the G League team, Raptors 905 of the NBA champions Toronto Raptors. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we get set to stand for the national anthems of these two wonderful countries, and we'll start with the visitors, the Dominican Republic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you please rise, if you are able to, and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem of the Dominican Republic.
Well, that was the national anthem of the Dominican Republic, and now we stand for the national anthem of our hosts of Canada.
By 2020 Juno-nominated girl power singer and Oshawa's own 15-year-old Callista Wilson.
The true north, strong and free.
Well, national anthems have been sung of these two wonderful nations, and we'll just get set to introduce our officials tonight as the players pay homage to one another and exchange accolades. And ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they'll continue to do so here tonight at the FIBA AmeriCup Qualifiers 2021. And one thing to look out for our officials tonight, I mean, you see our officials coming from the countries of Panama, Puerto Rico, and Argentina. Leandro Lescano, Alexis Mercado Pacheco, and Julio Cesar Anaya Frele. Well, these officials have featured in the Liga de las Americas as well as the Basketball Champions League Americas, the newly formed competition here. We'll just get a look at the starting lineups for tonight. We'll start with our visitors, the Dominican Republic. Remember, both of these two teams have very good qualification phases in the build-up to the FIBA World Cup in China, which they both participated in very well this summer. Well, if you look at the starting lineups, we've got Helvis Solano, Victor Liz, Eloy Vargas, Angel Delgado, and Luis Montero all making a starting lineup here for the Dominican Republic. And one thing we could be sure to see is that this team will try to get out in transition as much as possible. Osuero Mendoza, and Enriquez making the bench at the moment. A little bit of depth they've got to go for in this Dominican Republic team, and that's one thing they'll try to use as much as possible down the long run of this game. Coach Melvin Lopez now taking the realm for the Dominican Republic. Again, what an opportunity it is for him and to come to a place here in Ontario, in the city of Oshawa. It's a very good Canadian national basketball team. We're now going to look at the starting lineup for Canada. I just wonder if Best will make the starting lineup tonight. He's had a good season so far for Pauk, but we'll just have a quick look at their starting lineup. Well, Kiyami Keene now makes up the guard back role with Aaron Best. Owen Klassen will make the center role. Phil Scrub along with Andrew Nicholson will play inside. And again, it's a very big team Canada's got. Well, Robertson, not to mention Morgan and McIntosh will make the bench. Landry as well. And again, Coach Herbert probably knows a lot about his players. Probably coaching in Germany and sees a lot of them in domestic, not to mention European continental competition. Well, the coach who really has a prestigious background, played his college basketball at Northern Idaho and then transferred to the University of Idaho. He actually played professional basketball in Finland for 12 years before taking his first coaching job for Curryheight. He also worked with the Finnish youth national programs.
The starting five for Team Canada.
The tempo is going to be key right now. Canada has to make sure they protect home court advantage, make sure they get off to a good start here. Off of the Dominican Republic, their eye is to make it quarter by quarter and try and steal this one to go back with a stronger head-to-head going home. Well, in these FIBA AmeriCup qualifiers for the 2021 FIBA AmeriCup, it is the top three teams in the group that will go on to qualify. We've got 3 windows coming, this being the first out of the 3. So, as you mentioned, these two teams want to get off to a strong start. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here in the county of Ontario, in the city of Oshawa, for tonight's China. We want to get off on a good start here in the bang. It's live. Don't go anywhere. We're set for tip. Well, tip is up and underway in the Dominican Republic now. We'll get the first possession of the game. See now they're trying to throw the ball down low, but he goes with a pick and roll situation in. It's a kick on the ball by Kiyami Keene. So now it will be sideline ball with a fresh 14 on the shot clock for the Dominican Republic. Vargas now heavily guarded. Gonna take this one in with his left, makes a bit of contact off the glass, doesn't get it. The offensive rebound, the big fella goes up with it. Now Canada will try and push in transition. McKee now heavily guarded. He's up a double pick, has a bit of time and space. Throw down low, the big fella has a fadeaway jump shot, doesn't get it, but they get the offensive rebound. They get a wide open look from the perimeter. The three is up, no good. Both teams getting some good looks, but struggling now. John McKee doing a great job on the man-to-man defense, making it very difficult. He's up for a three coming off the screen, nails it from downtown. You can see they came off the screen once, came off it again, and then decided to pull the trigger. The three-point shooter was Victor Liz. Liz now playing for Leones de Ponce. 33 years of age, and you can see already, likes to put the ball on the floor, but the Republic already pick up an early foul. Off one screen now, gives up to the big fella, goes all the way, gets rejected. Well, what a block and a great defense. Oh, puts it behind his back, and now the Dominican Republic trying to get off on the races. The block shot came from Eloy Vargas. You can see it's the top of the key now, tries to take it in, bangs and fades away, gets a little touch on it, but I'm not sure if they pulled the foul on Angel Delgado or they've called it on Andrew Nicholson. Nicholson was holding on to Delgado. Delgado, you think about it, he stands at about 6'10", 6'11". He's a big fella to handle in the low block. He's off the screen now, curls it. He made his last shot, takes another one, and already 2 for 2 from the field. Already Victor Liz. Really two good looks, and you can see the movement off the ball. Very strong, getting into that space, just finding enough time to get the shot off. They get a foul off the ball. Canada now just taking their time to get into this one, but you can see already Dominican Republic really enjoying the time and space, but again, looks like they pulled the foul on Eloy Vargas. Second team foul now for the Dominican Republic. An offensive foul's been called. I think again they've called this one on Owen Klassen. It's another poor play by Canada, and it looks like Victor Liz is taking a shot as he's on the ground. We're having a season in Belgium. She currently was playing lastly in the Montenegro League for Budkanas Volley, so has a wealth of experience of playing in Europe as he missed the second free throw. Adris de Leon now checks into the game, and it just gives that bit of depth in the backcourt for the Dominican Republic. Takes him with his right hand now. Wants to kick this one out. Vargas down the middle. Vargas fades away. The big fella going to work. Well, we know that Eloy Vargas can put the ball on the floor, and as he made that contact in the lane, just faded away. Had that little bit of a sweet touch. The big man who plays for Flamengo, just showing what he's got in the tool bag. He's off one screen now, uncontested, goes up, easily lays it up off the backboard. Well, that's a lot better now. Trey Bell Haynes, you can see, just finding that little gap and penetrating into the lane. Vargas now gets a handoff. Smart amount of time, has to kick this one out, and again, threw it into the Canadian bench. It's another turnover now for the Dominican Republic. We've got a minute 49 to go right now. These two teams just having a slow start here in the first quarter. Just trying to build some momentum. Dominican Republic bringing MJ Red into the game, and the 27-year-old who currently stands at 6'9", playing in Croatia for KK Sabona. Just give them a little bit more depth in the low blocks and try to handle the size mismatch. Vargas goes to the bench. McIntosh now aggressively, almost turns it over. Just so strong, keeps the ball alive under the basket. Landry gets rejected. Well, the Dominican Republic said no in Mikasa. Landry now has got to play good defense in the low block and kick this one out to DeLeon. It's up to 15 feet, nothing but net. A smooth shot. Andreas DeLeon just came off that screen and had one thing on his mind, pulled off that jump shot. Now McIntosh attacks the basket. Almost got the and one, but he's gonna go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's much better now for Canada. The man who's originally from Toronto, Canada, played at the University of Oregon, graduated 2018, started his professional career in Korea for Anyang KGC before playing for the G League team, Raptors 905 and the Hamilton Honey Badgers. Now had a good experience in Europe playing for Lou Ostend in possible Champions League. Is actually now looking forward for the playoffs for the first time. Remember, for Lou Ostend, a few players featuring in these qualifiers in the AmeriCup. Under a minute to go now as Dominican Republic hold on to a 3-point lead. You can see the man-to-man defense being stepped up, and DeLeon's got 6 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get something going to the basket. He pulls up for a Hail Mary and he gets fouled. So poor defensive play by Canada. I mean, look, there was literally 2 seconds on the shot clock. They sent him to the free throw line. He's going to get 3 shots, and that's a potential 2-for-1 possession now for the Dominican Republic. Coach Herbert now has got to be thinking going into the second quarter. His team's got to be more disciplined, got to do better getting out in transition. But right now, DeLeon's going to go to the free throw line for these 3 shots. Andreas DeLeon must be drinking from the fountain of youth, because 35 years of age. Look how good shape he is and the style he plays. He played at the University of Eastern Washington. He's had a very prestigious basketball career. Started in 2010. He actually started playing pro ball in Canada. Had a couple stints in Europe as well as playing for the Wollongong Hawks in the Australian NBL. So I mean, this is a player with a lot of experience, but watch him play, still got that first step and still got a very smooth jump shot for that matter. Makes the 3rd one. Here comes the pick and pop play. They get a wide open look from the perimeter. 3 is up and it's good. And that's much better as Cassius Robinson comes in and just hits a tray ball. And that will do Canada some confidence. Now they've got to shut down Dominican Republic on this last offense. Pulls up for a quick 3-point, nails it. Oh my Lord, this guy has come ready to play. We'll try one last shot right at the end of the first. Almost got it. And Dominican Republic hold on to a 5-point lead, 22-17 in the opening game here in the FIBA AmeriCup Qualifiers 2021 Group C fixture between our host Canada and the visitors, the Dominican Republic. You can see right now, the thing Canada's lacking is just taking too much time to get into their offense and really need to make the most of their transition. Right now, it's a little too easy for the Dominican Republic on their transition defense. As you can see, Dominican Republic, every time they get the ball, they're getting up the court. I mean, you can see right now they're 5 for 8 from within the rainbow, 2 for 4 from downtown. Now, Canada have hit 4 3-pointers. The Dominican Republic went to the free throw line this evening for 9 of those and hitting 6, and they are out rebounding Canada 11-6. The Canadians do have 3 steals, but again, they've got to step it up going into the second quarter. You can see Victor Liz now coming off 2 screens, stepping back, and that's been the problem for Canada, is defending that pick and roll by the Dominican Republic. Well, it's very respectful to say that, fair to say that these two teams have very respectful credibility in their international basketball circuits and, you know, what they've achieved. Remember, both of them did feature at the FIBA World Cup in China. Both of them have one thing in their mind, and that is to get to the FIBA AmeriCup and to be in the medal stage. If we look at the last few FIBA AmeriCups, Dominican Republic actually came in 3rd place at the 2011 FIBA AmeriCup, which was actually won by Argentina. But the Dominican Republic defeated Puerto Rico for the bronze medal. Canada came 3rd place in the 2015 AmeriCup, which was hosted in Mexico City, which Venezuela won, but they actually beat Mexico, the hosts, by 1 point to take home the bronze. He's had some good seasons playing in Germany and some teams in the Basketball Champions League, and right now he's enjoying his time in the south of Germany for Medi Bayreuth. Is Aaron Best, and again, he's such a versatile player with a lot of range in his shot, and again, had a couple of good looks tonight. They're going to need him back in the lineup. Hayes throws down low to the big fella. He's got it by Owen Class. Remember, Class has got 2 fouls, so Dominican Republic will want to keep it into foul trouble. Kick out to Liz now. Liz goes baseline, pulls up from 10 feet. In and out, doesn't get it. This is much better now. Canada trying to push the tempo. Owen Klassen gets away with that one. Klassen in the lane, bit of contact, and the big fella gets the and 1. Wow, I thought he was going to get called for an illegal screen there, but he took it, had one thing on his mind, attacked the basket, went in with a finger roll, and there's the screen again. Look at this. Immediately just attacked the basket, made that contact.
His second team's first.
Doesn't capitalize on the 3-point play. That's another one that we've seen this season in the Basketball Champions League, playing some good minutes and being very productive for his team. Leon now kicks this one out. Here comes a pick and roll now. Big fella in the middle, bumps around. Tries to go, but I think a traveling violation is going to get called. It's a big difference now that Owen Class has come into the game and the defensive presence that he holds, and he's such a physical player for Canada. He's so productive on both ends of the court, as we've just seen. They're looking for the roll now, no one to get it to, but seconds on the shot clock, in the lane, puts up a floater. Somehow the prayer was answered. Well, Trey Bell Haynes took that one in, lifted it up and got the touch of God on that one. He's off one screen now, gets it back to the big fella, takes the 10-foot jump shot, tucks it away. That's much better now. The man who plays in Croatia for KK Sabona, just having a little bit of a pick and pop situation. See Dominican Republic really try to force everything with a pick and roll, and I think the reason they go with that is just to sort of get the defense to rotate and shift up so they can find those open shooters, but more importantly, those situations, they got the size to throw the ball down low and let the big man go to work. An offensive foul has been called on Dwayne Notice, and just when Canada start to build a bit of momentum, they just lose their discipline and pick up an unnecessary foul. Dwayne Notice is a very strong player playing in the G League right now for the Raptors 9-5, but again, it's got to be better than that. pass down low. A tough pass to catch for Liz, but he gets it. And again, they turn it over. It's sloppy play by the Dominican Republic. Both ends of the court, you can just see both teams really struggling just to get into that rhythm. I mean, Dominican Republic looked definitely more confident between the two teams in the first quarter, but right now, both teams just need to settle down a bit, let the ball move, but hot screen set by Classic. Classic under the basket and gives it a little bit of maple syrup with the throwdown. Owen Classic again playing a bit of Dominican style where he set that screen, went inside and had the time and space. That's now the 10th assist of the game for Canada, and you can see just starting to feel a bit more comfortable. Liz is left wide open, takes the three, and he responds down the other end. He looks at Owen Classic and he says, "Muchos gracias." There's the pick and pop. They get the wide open look from downtown. They don't get it. This is where Dominican Republic. And you would have thought they would have tried to push the tempo, but now they're going to slow this one down and just get into a half-court set. He turns it over. Great defense by Cannon. Now they got ahead of it. He's got notice. Just get a hand to it by Rhett, and it will be baseline ball now to Canada. You can see Owen Classic goes in with a monster dunk. Notice now throws the lob. Classic gives it a bit more of maple syrup. And again, this time it's an alley-oop. Dwayne Notice throws the lob. Classic delivers. Well, I would like to see a replay of that one. What a good little 1-2 play. Timeout now to the Dominican Republic as they need to sort out their defense. Right now, the pick and roll working very well for Canada. You can see Owen Classic being the big difference for both these two teams on both ends of the court. Canada, you can see right now 47% from the field, while Dominican Republic also 60%. The Canadians are shooting 4 for 9 from the perimeter, just under 50%. That's a very good shooting stat. We're trying to keep pushing that one. Well, one thing for the Dominican Republic is they're trying to double team the dribbler off the pick and roll, but that's what's leaving the big man wide open. If they're going to play that style, they've got to have someone come over and stop players like Owen Classen getting into the lane. But again, with that much time and space, that was how he got the alley-oop off. And just clogging the lane and not allowing Canada any free space or movement. Pick and roll play now. The big man goes in the lane, bit of contact off the backboard, kissed the glass. That's a strong move by Angel Delgado. Comes off one screen now. Takes this one out. Fakes now, takes in the lane, goes up at Owen Classen again, but Classen was fouled this time. Looks like the foul's going to be called on Roberto Mendoza. Dominican Republic still holding on to that three-point lead as Mendoza goes to the bench. 6:23 to go here in the quick shot is up, no good. They need to push in transition, be a little bit quicker, Dominican Republic. Crosses over now, doesn't use a screen, kicks this one out. Takes a tough three-pointer, doesn't get it. Now Canada can push in transition. Oh, what a pass, under the basket, and he finishes it. That is some Showtime Canadian basketball there. We talked about the fast break for Dominican Republic, but right now, it's the Canadians that are off on the runs. That's Owen Klassen. I think he's picked up his third personal foul, and that's going to be a huge loss to Canada. He has a few words for Delgado, but he's got no argument. So look at that pass, but again, look how he ran the floor. Connor Morgan running like James Worthy. Owen Klassen now has picked up his third personal. We haven't even played into the second half yet, so that's going to be a big loss for Canada, but Dominican Republic will be licking the lips and know that he's out of the game. Vargas also checks back into the game for the Dominicans, so just do them some to strengthen the low block. Another foul's been called, I think. The official quite unhappy with Dwayne Notice. Dwayne Notice just needs to calm down, and Andrew Nicholson also doesn't want to pick up a second technical foul. Vargas now looking for a hand up and throws it down low to the big fella. Takes a bump in the lane, bit of contact, gets his own rebound, but it comes off the Canadian player, so it will be baseline ball to Dominican Republic. Liz now goes all the way. Well, no foul called. But Liz went all the way. He looks at the official to say, are you serious? Aaron Best now comes back into the game for Canada. That will just help them spread the floor in their offense and try to get some more open looks from the perimeter. Phil Scrub also checks back into the game for Canada as well. Aaron Best. That's cool for a foul as he knocks over Gelvis Solano. That's now the 14th foul for Canada. So any more fouls will be sending Dominican Republic to the free throw line. So man, Canada just getting a little bit sloppy on the defense. Vargas now is going to go pick and roll. Going off one screen now, looking to go to the basket. On the shot clock now, they throw it down to the big fella. He's gonna have to go to work. Got the fade away, tough shot. Vargas, are you serious? Somebody check the water level on Lake Ontario because it is raining right now with the big man. Well, he's just going to work with those fadeaway shots. Simply unstoppable. Pick and pop play now. Nicholson, he's made one. Doesn't get this one. Was out of bounds, and trying to say it came off of Connor Morgan, but it will be baseline ball to Dominican Republic. Lloyd Vargas could be the difference in this game, because if you look at Dominican Republic, it's almost like when they run the clock down and don't get any good shot, they could just throw it to the big fella and just let him post up. But Canada's going to have to make sure they tighten up on defense and try and stop him from getting the ball. Nicholson's going to have to match up better, but gets in the lane, dishes off. Good travel called, and he goes in and lays it up, and Delgado kisses it off the glass, and now Canada have to call timeout. You're gonna love the style, the way Dominican Republic play, a simple penetration. Not only are they looking to kick out to the wide open shooters, but also dish off, and you can see Delgado just made that cut to the basket. Such an experienced coach is Coach Gordon Herbert, originally from British Columbia. As you mentioned, as a player, quite a 12-year-long professional career in Finland. He's coached all over Europe in places like Greece. Not to mention, he was an assistant coach for the Toronto Raptors. So now currently working as a club coach in Germany for the Skyliners in Frankfurt. But and it's now his second stint. He's worked with the Canadian national team, also worked in 2002 where he was working with players such as Greg Meldrum and Brendan Graves. But now it's exciting times for Canadian basketball. You think about the young coming players they've got. Here comes a bit of full court pressure by the Dominican Republic. And really Canada should have no issues breaking this one down. They now kicks this one out to Best. Best pump fakes. There's another kick out, finds Scrub. They try the three-pointer, no good. And now Dominican Republic on the races, but they turn it over now. And sloppy play by the Canadians. Here comes the handoff with John McKee now in the lane, tries a Euro step. That definitely came off of Liz, so will be sideline ball to the Canadians. Five seconds on the shot clock now. Canada has to get something going to the basket. Has to put it up. Forces up a prayer off the backboard. Now, did that touch the rim? But, well, I think so, and it's a fresh 14, but Nicholson in the lane. Oh, my Lord! Nicholson almost caused a flood in Lake Ontario, and he's clogged the lane up with the throwdown. And that gets the crowd into this game. Lane now under the basket. Well, blocked down the other end. McIntosh taking care of business, and now Canada on the races. Finds McIntosh. McIntosh, Euro step, goes in, and he finishes. And all of a sudden, Canada coming back to life in this game. It's amazing what a simple dunk does, and then a block shot, and all of a sudden, players getting off on the races and making the transition count. Vargas now gives this one up to Liz. Liz off one screen in the lane, takes a tough shot, doesn't get the and one. He's gonna go to the free throw line now with 2 shots. Victor Liz had a very long professional career. He's 33 years of age and started his career where he played for a very long time for Metros de Santiago. He stands at 6 feet tall, but he is such a lethal player on the ball. He makes the first free throw, and again, he's been the Republic's most effective player in the backcourt tonight. Now moves up to 8 points and 3 for 6 from the field. Makes the second one 2 for 2 from the stripe. Takes this one out. They got a wide open shoot with Scrub. They give him a poor pass and they turn it over. And just when Canada start to build some momentum, a sloppy pass. That's a wasted opportunity because you bet your bottom dollar that Phil Scrubb's going to nail that wide open three-pointer. now curls off the screen, almost loses it, but goes out of bounds, and it will be Dominican Republic ball on the sideline. Well, John McKean came in, just trying to pick his pocket, but wasn't able to keep it in bound. Here comes the pick and roll now with Lloyd Vargas. They pull up to the three-point. Three is good, right off the screen. Well, you thought he was gonna throw the lob off to Lloyd Vargas, but Solano nailing it from downtown. A tough shot as he ties this game up at 31 apiece, and now Canada gonna call timeout. Look at this, you can see, here comes the pick and roll, and oh, he does a good job getting by, but pulls up right away and just sinks the tray ball. A timeout now to Canada. This game's tied up, and they're going to try and draw up laser, I reckon. Sport the down low play, but it's the backcourt that's working for them.
Andrew, Keza, Phil. Okay, Dwayne, you're going to come down, get the screen, go to the corner, like a Spain. You're coming up here. Okay. You're right here. Okay, you're coming up here, like a fake screen. Phil's going down, you're going to go to Phil right there. Okay? Yeah, like a Spain kick. Okay? Got it? Andrew, you're here. Okay? Dwayne's coming down here. You're going to come up here and fake the screen. Go get Phil. Right there, then get back. Okay? All right? Here we go. Hey, hey. Try to get it in. Here we go. Stand on three. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Last minute here of the second quarter. Canada just started to build some momentum, but again, had a wasted opportunity on the previous possession where they threw a poor pass to a wide open Phil Scrub in the corner. Here comes the push off now to Scrub. Scrub's going to go all the way to the basket. Scrub gets fouled. He's now going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and that's much better. Just attacking the basket, finding those open gaps, and that's a tough play there. I mean, as I mentioned with Phil Scrub now, just enjoying life, playing in the capital of Spain in Madrid for the Movistar Estudiantes. He makes the first free throw. He's a FIBA AmeriCup champion in 2016 with the Fraport Skyliners. This is the top scorer in the BBL, the German Bundesliga. So he makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Dominican Republic now just hold on to a 4-point lead. They go down low to Vargas. Vargas gives a beautiful pass by the big fella. Liz doesn't get fouled now. John McKean can push in transition. Slows this one down. Wide open look for downtown, doesn't get it. Solano just trying to slow this down with just over a minute and a half to go here in the second quarter. Canada already in team fouls with Dominican Republic. One foul away from putting Canada in the penalty. Vargas now looking to back down, has to be careful. Well, they try to pick his pocket, but Canada turn it back over. Dwayne Notice just crept up right behind him, and nobody communicated to Vargas, but that was because nobody was on his side. There was an overload of 4 Dominican players on the other side of the court, which, see what they were trying to do, just give Vargas that space to back down against Nicholson. Solana pulls up for a Hail Mary 3, and it is raining threes right now here in Ontario. Somebody check the water level here in the city of Oshawa, because right now Dominican Republic are not missing anything. John McKean now in the lane, goes in for a layup, and John McKean finishes it right over Vargas. You can see it looked like he was going to try and dish that one out and kick it out, but in the end made the right choice. Taking it in his right hand now with just over 40 seconds of play here in the first half. Solano's hit his last 2 3-pointers, and now Canada's got to stop giving him time and space to get those shots off. 6 on the shot clock now. Liz in the lane, dish it off. Delgado goes in, traveling violation. That's good defense by Canada, because now they got 31 seconds. Trying to run the clock down for the last shot. The 6 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So Dominican Republic, very good defense. They can definitely get one last shot here in the first half. It picks his pocket, but they get a foul. And now that was a silly foul by Solano, because now John McKean's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
His second, team's 5th.
You've got to ask yourself as a coach right now, Solano's a fantastic player, and he's done a lot tonight, especially hits some big shots from the perimeter. But you know, when you're in the 4th team foul end of the first half, you don't want to send Canada to the free throw line. And just in my mind, it was a very ill-disciplined play there on the defense as Kyle Landry comes back in for Canada. Having the Pau Gasol look on him right now. Young Pau Gasol look, I'd say, but not a bad foul at all, because John McKean missed the first free throw. Oh for 2 from the free throw line. Not a bad foul at all. One second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Now this is going to be pick and roll, and I think Solano, the way he's feeling right now tonight, is going to try and pull up for a tray ball. He's hit his last 2 in a row, but just this one up and gets it back. Solano now steps back, big time 3, no way. Oh, almost got it. And at the end of the first half, it's the visitors, Dominican Republic. We hold on to a 5-point lead, 40-35. Remember, we're here in the city of Oshawa, in the district of Ontario here in Canada. It's an opening game here. This Group C fixture of the FIBA 2021 AmeriCup Qualifiers. These 2 teams, high expectations, seeing as they finished the FIBA World Cup in China. Definitely how they've performed in the last AmeriCups. Remember, both these 2 teams in the last 2 AmeriCups have achieved bronze medals. It's the opening game, and both coaches now will go into the changing rooms, try to reflect on what they've done, put a line under it, and come out stronger in the second. Dominican Republic now 10 for 18 from within the rainbow. Both teams with 4 3-point field goals, but both teams also having 11 free throws, but Canada missing 6 of those. Look at the rebounds right now. Canada have to do a better job. They have to tighten up and toughen up with the rebounds. They're down 8. They do have 3 more assists and 4 steals for that matter, but right now, Solano, Liz, Vargas lead the scores with 9 and 8. Kyle Bess and Owen Klassen, who had to come out of the game because he picked up his 3rd personal foul. Top scorers for Canada with 6. If you just look at some highlights here from the first half, and again, it's been quite an exciting game here. You can see that was Owen Klassen with the in the lane, getting the M1. Getting that bit of contact. That's what Canada has to do. They can see a little teardrop, and again, the shake and bake move in the lane and sent that one up over the mountains and got that little touch on it. But in the pick and roll, okay, his pick and pop has been working good for the Dominican Republic. Klassen came in and just ripped the rain down and literally let everyone know here in the city of Oshawa he means business. We've seen that this season in the Basketball Champions League. I mean, he's a force to be reckoned with, but and the perimeter shooting from Victor Liz and over Solano. That was the maple syrup alley-oop. The maple syrup man, Owen Klassen. Sweet move by the big fella. Connor Morgan running in transition again. He wanted the foul, but not too much contact in that one. Beautiful pass. That's how Canada has to play. They got to get out in transition. There's the fadeaway. The big man Vargas again under the shot clock. You throw it down to the big fella. Just let him go to work. He's got that smooth back down post-up play. Nicholson has done well in this game. There you can see the monster throwdown. Took it in the lane, had no mercy. And a three-point shot there from Solano coming up that screen. Again, such a quick release off the dribble. That's one thing the backcourt for Canada. They're going to tighten up on defense and make sure he doesn't have many good looks from the perimeter. And this is right in the face of Nicholson. I mean, it doesn't get any tougher than that. With three-pointers like that, you got to say in Spanish, it's raining. Hace llueve. Solano's come ready to play, but it's going to move by John McKean, taking it in the lane and making that bit of contact, but we need to see more of that from the backcourt player. The fans really enjoying the occasion now coming out, and as you can see, Victor Liz, one of the top scorers for the Dominican Republic, has 2 threes to his name this evening, but an experienced player, 33 years of age, and showing how he can mix it up with the big fellas. But one thing about Victor Liz, you got to see how he curls the screen there and gets his feet set just to get the jump shot off. And tough player. He's going to be a handful if he keeps shooting the ball he's been in the second half, the way he's been doing all night long. That was right in the face of Ryan Morgan again. Can't give him any time or space. Got to make it difficult for him. Oh, and Klassen coming in. Maple syrup man just going to work. Man, bit of contact. That's nothing but for the big fella. There's the pick and roll play, but again, no regard whatsoever. Get out of the way. Owen Klassen means business. You're gonna foul him. You gotta foul him hard because that's a strong fella down there. Just a movement. Here comes the alley-oop. He just hung in the air and just ripped it down. 1-2 punch working so well for Canada at the moment, but again, they got to come out strong in the second half. But ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long because we'll be back in a few minutes for the second half of this opening game here in the FIBA World Cup. Keep America.
Great pass. Takes off, 3-point shot from Ronald. Way downtown, and he gets it in.
He's having a huge night.
Double-double, 53-50. There he is going to the basket. Usually he does his work on the block, that time in the paint.
Ratchet can do it. To John Cox, get it off from 3-point range. Great basket by John Cox. Unbelievable.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this opening game in Group C here for these two teams in the FIBA AmeriCup Qualifiers 2021. Remember, the top three teams in this group will qualify for the tournament. And we'll play games over 3 windows, this being the first window here, the AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers. Well, Dominican Republic right now trying to get De Leon's also come in and played some big minutes, but the good thing for the Dominican Republic is the size they've got down low with the likes of Delgado, and not to mention Eloy Vargas. You can see a couple of times they've gone right down to the wire of the shot clock and just fed the big fella. He's going to work with that fadeaway post move a couple of times in the low block. Vargas now currently playing in Brazil for Flamengo, and again, one of the top clubs in South America. They were regulars in the Final Fours for the Liga das Americas, which is now transformed to the Basketball Champions League Americas. New competition, really bringing the best basketball in South America at the moment.
Back
Coach Herbert, no doubt, would have taken his team into the halftime change room and said, look, fellas, we have to step it up right now. More importantly, is we have to get out on transition and really make Dominican Republic work for everything. Looks like now the Canadians going to have the first possession here in the second half. Johnny Keane now will inbound the ball, and it looks like Landry is starting to place elbow in Klassen. The scrub as well also makes up the backcourt for the Canadians. Nixon now has a one-on-one situation with Delgado. Delgado already picking up a personal foul, and again had his hands by his hips and just pushing into the back of Nicholson. But once the post play gets it into a low block and starts to back down, you know for a fact the defense, unless you got your hands up, you're going to get called for it. The only thing that Delgado can do is try and deny him and not allow Nicholson to seal him off in the low block. Well, Nicholson tries his luck from downtown, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound in the lane. Nicholson goes in and has an easy cleanup. And that's what happens if you don't box him out. Well, Kajami Keane now gets called for a foul. And again, Canada just have to keep that discipline on defense and not overcommit or overreach. Kajami Keane now picks up his second personal foul of the game. Finds Victor Lisbeth. Just thought by going back to it, but now Vargas is going to take on Kyle Landry. Backs down, 24-second violation, no basket. But that's much better for Canada now. Kyle Landry is a very strong post-up defender. Again, going to have to handle Lloyd Vargas for the next 2 quarters. They tried 1-3 already in this half. Tries another one. He's come out 2 for 2 in his last 2 shots, and 5 points already here in the second half. So he ties the game up. Big man Nicholson going to work. Vargas now throws it down low to Delgado. Delgado's going to try and back down. Delgado goes down the middle, gives it a sweet little teardrop. Responds right down the other end, and now Kajami Keane will push. You'd like to see that, the big man going to work. Well, looks like a illegal screen's been set, I think that was on Kyle Landry. Both teams, see, just getting a little bit sloppy now on both ends of the court, and it's just the little things, the screens you got to set. You don't want to be moving, stand still, let your player run off you, but you pick up another foul. And now looks like Delgado wants the ball, but backdoor play, what a pass, but they turn it over. And again, Vargas did everything, made the pass, and great defense by Aaron Best, making it hard to receive it for Victor Liz. And another offensive foul's been set, and right now, Canada's gonna have to calm things down because already they're gonna have 3 team fouls, sorry, unnecessarily. Well, Coach Herbert saying to the official, you're gonna call a foul every time they set a screen, but should have no arguments because you can see on both situations, those are moving screens, and Canada's gotta keep the discipline. Vargas now low block, takes down the middle, tries another fadeaway, a little bit short. Delgado gets the offensive rebound. 3 on the shot clock, deep 3, doesn't get it. Scrub now comes off one screen. Well, Kyle Landry tries his luck for downtown, and the big fella nails the tray ball. And it is raining threes here in Ontario. Second tray ball of the quarter now for the Canadians. We'll take a 1-point lead now. Just over 2.5 played here so far. Vargas tries it from 18 feet. The big man can't get it. Well, Nicholson's made 1 3, tries another one, doesn't get it. And he just starts to cool off. Well, Liz has an ankle breaker under the basket. Vargas, where's the replay button on that one? Nicholson went to the ground, but Eloy Vargas lays it up. Well, Kajami Keene tries his luck, and somebody give Tim Hortons a call, because right now everything is sweet from Canada coming from the perimeter. Time and space, they can't leave him wide open, but he hits the front rim, doesn't get it. Now the Canadians can push with Kajami Keene. Now transition, finds Kyle Landry. Landry gets rejected, but it goes in. Well, the question I got to ask, is that a point to Landry, or is that... I think he was on his way in the basket anyway, so Landry will pick up the 2 points. Now Canada building up a 4-point lead. Owen Klassen checks into the game. Well, here was the transition play. Luis Montero tried to block it, but in the end, tipped in the basket, sorry. Vargas gets a handoff now with Victor Liz. Delgado turns it over. Great defense by Nicholson. Well, Dominican Republic already now with 13 turnovers in the game, and right now that is costing them heavily. Well, Canadians only have 6. Nixon thought about taking the 3, has a little step back, doesn't get it. Now they can push in transition with Victor Liz. Liz crosses over, has a Euro step in the lane, he lays it up off the glass. Well, he almost lost control of the basketball, somehow kept it alive and was able to finish in transition. John McKee now goes in the lane. He draws a foul. Looks like the foul's going to be called on Solano, I believe. Oh, Montero, sorry. That was the penetration in the lane and just made that little bit of contact. Andreas De Leon now checks into the game. We haven't seen him since the second quarter. He subbed out in the early stages. Good hands by Owen Klassen to keep that one alive. It's caught a double team, turns it over, and now it's a 3-on-2 situation. It's out to Victor Lees. Now Lees in the lane, fakes a pass under the basket. Now fouls on Owen Klassen. Now the question is, was it a shooting foul? Because I felt the foul was on the ground before the shot. That was the fake pass. Well, that's a shooting foul, actually, so he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, we got a timeout now as Canadians want to talk it over. And just when you feel one team just builds a little bit of momentum, it has a bit of a lead, you know, the other one comes right back into it. And right now, Canada had gone on an 8-2 run here in the third quarter, but Dominican Republic just keep pegging back on them, and that's the difference between these two teams. Is Dominicans are very good at getting out in transition. Both teams 11 free throws, haven't shot a free throw so far here in the third quarter.
You miss a shot, we got to get back. You can't play tired. We fill up 2 transition baskets, and if we can use a foul. We got fouls to give. All right, not anymore. Hey, offensively, listen, they trap it. Wayne, you got to lift. You got to come. Hey, they trap Jason here. We're going here. Big guy go here. We come. Hey, then we move the ball. We hit here. Baseline guy fly. Okay, cut. Okay, but we got to help. We got to get that first pass out. We got to help each other. All right, let's go. Watch the press right now. Watch the press. Hey.
We can see Coach Gordon Herbert saying to his players, right now, we're not getting back in transition, but the problem for Canada is turnovers, making it too easy for the Dominican Republic to get out in the fast break and just get a full steam ahead. Lloyd Vargas now started his university career at the University of Florida in 2008, transferred to Miami-Dade College, and then finished up at the Kentucky University for 2 seasons. Had a brief stint with Montequieu Fuenlabrada in the 2013-14 regular season in the ACB, but also played for the Los Angeles Defenders. But now just enjoying his time in Brazil with Flamengo. Remember, Flamengo, a top club in Brazil. Teammates with Anderson Varejão. Makes it 2 for 2 for the stripe. He ties the game up at 48 apiece, and you can just hear some of the traveling fans from the Dominican Republic. Joe McKean now kicks this one out in the lane. Doesn't get the and one, but McIntosh going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Delgado looks like he took a little bit of a shot to the head, but again, McIntosh just too big, just too strong, just too good. He's actually a native of Pickering, Ontario, and went to play at Creedmoor in North Carolina. Started his college career at Illinois State before playing at the University of Oregon. And makes it 2 for 2 for the stripe. It just gives Canada a 2-point lead with under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Great job there by Kajami Keene, not letting Victor Liz get the ball so easily on the wing, but Vargas now guarded by Nicholson. This is a good matchup to look at, and goes out of bounds. It will be Dominican Republic ball. Seven seconds on the shot clock now for the Dominicans. So they're going to have to get the ball in and get something going quick to the basket. That's a tough pass in the lane, and just how easy is that one? But again, defensive mix-up by McIntosh, which allowed Delgado a wide open look and ties the game up at 50 apiece. Kajami Keene in the lane. Kajami Keene kissing it off the glass with a finger roll. This now throws it down low to Delgado. Guarded heavily by McIntosh. Delgado fades away. Delgado doesn't get it. Vargas gets a hard foul. Well, Kajami Keene took no prisoners on that one. Well, here was a strong drive. Built it around De Leon and just gave it an easy layup off the glass. He talks about his career playing in Europe and also playing in the NBA G League, but for the past few seasons, he's really bounced around from a lot of clubs in South America and Central America, for that matter. Well, his last club that he played for in Europe was Kavala, BC, in the Greek Professional League. But the good thing about playing all over the globe is the experience you pick up and playing for some big-time coaches and learning new things and molding and adjusting your game for big games like this for your national team. Victor Liz now heavily guarded. Tosh gets a handoff now with Kajami Keene, but wants to go pick and roll with Nicholson. Off to Nicholson, almost losing now. Big man's gonna go to the basket. Pump fakes. Nicholson gives it a throwdown. Well, he had the pump fake. Got both post players in the air. Stepped through, and I mean, his dunks look effortless. De Leon now guided by. Doesn't use a screen, but looking for Vargas. 6 seconds on the shot clock now. Got to get something going in the basket. Pulls up for a tough 18-foot jump shot. Doesn't get it. Canada's got to push it. Transition. Takes the three. Don't get it. Well, Scrub now tries his luck. Doesn't get it. Canada just going cold now from the perimeter. Liz now gives up to Vargas. Steps back, fade away from the free throw line, airballs it. Now, is that an and-one play? Yes, sir. Si, senor. Muchos gracias. Victor Liz just caught the airball from Eloy Vargas. Went straight up with it, and now he's going to go there. Here's the airball from Vargas, and look at Liz. I mean, he's behind the backboard taking that one. Well, Ronald Roberts now checks into the game for the first time. Now Victor Liz has a chance to give Dominican Republic a 1-point lead. He's second top scorer for the Dominican Republic now with 13 points. Makes the free throw. 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. Scrub now in the lane, kicks out while McIntosh tries a three-pointer. McIntosh nails it. Gives Canada a 2-point lead, and again, doesn't shoot too many three-pointers, but that time just got his feet set and got under the ball. And De Leon in the lane will look for a kick out, but throws it away, and now Canada can push a transition. Gives this one off, kicks out. Well, McIntosh made his last three, takes another one, doesn't get it. Delgado gets a rebound. Again, that's a wasted opportunity for Canada because Dominican Republic had to play it down, and in the end, pulled up for a three-pointer. Liz now fades away, doesn't get it. Now he can push in transition. Well, nobody running with him. And again, what kind of fast break is that? But it doesn't matter as he goes to work. Well, he's got to be frustrated with his teammates because he wanted to get out in transition. Nobody ran with it. But in the end, he thought, whatever, I'm going to isolate. I'm going to work. Right now, Dominican Republic trail this one by 4 points. They're going to probably call timeout now. Trey Bell Haynes, yeah, just showing what he can do on the ball. And it's so frustrating when you try to push the tempo and get your team running in transition, but nobody running with you. But player like Trey Bell Haynes simply is going to isolate and shake and bake. Canada now, both teams actually 49% from within the rainbow, but Canadians 8 for 24 from downtown, and Dominican Republic haven't hit a three-point field goal here in the third quarter. Well, you can see nobody ran with it, but you know what? Bell Haynes thought, you know what, I'm going to go to work, and gave a little bit of business to the veteran. Well, Dominican Republic now trailing this one by 4 points again. Have to respond to this possession right here. The problem for them is they haven't been able to get those shots on the perimeter like they were doing in the first half, but DeLeon now comes off one screen. He pulls up for a tough three, doesn't get it. Big rebound by Nicholson, and now the Canadians can push in transition. John McKee now, well, Nicholson under the basket, but the foul was on the ground. So we'll be baseline ball to Canada. That's not a bad foul by the Dominican Republic, because you know when Nicholson's got it in the key, he's got one thing on his mind. I think what the officials are trying to acknowledge is where was the foul? Was it on the ground, or was it in the second part where there's no contact there by DeLeon? So in my mind, that's actually a shooting foul and one play, but Dominican Republic players will argue otherwise, and that's why they're going back to the replay right now. Yeah, Nicholson gets it. That's where the Dominican Republic say they want the foul. And the officials have deemed it no basket, so foul is on the ground. It will be baseline ball to Canada. John McKee now gives this one up to Phil Scrubb. McIntosh, he draws another foul. Lots of team fouls now, so Canada will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, McIntosh now is 2 for 3 from the field this evening. He has 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And now he moves up to 9 points with that free throw. As you mentioned, having a good season so far in Europe in the Basketball Champions League. He missed the second one. Well, the current score in this game is Canada leading this one 60-55 with under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Well, crosses over in the lane. Looking for a kick out for someone, but nobody available. Pulls up, sweet shot, got him. Oh, are you serious? The veteran going to work. Crossover, step back, nailing the tray ball, cutting it to a 2-point ball game. Well, right down the other end, Canada respond, and it is raining threes here in Ontario. Phil Scrubb coming ready to play. Well, we're under 30 seconds to go, and it looks like Dominican Republic is going to try and what's the last shot here of the third quarter. Comes a pick and roll, pulls up for another 3-pointer, doesn't get it. Now Canada going to try and get one last shot. Kajami Keane going all the way. Kajami Keane going coast to coast, and Canada now leading this one by 7 points right at the end of the third quarter. Well, nobody stopped him in transition, and he went all the way. Well, Dominican Republic's transition defense being brought into question right there, but Kajami Keane coming to life here in the second half, playing much better.
The score is Team Canada 63, the Dominican Republic 58. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like for you to turn your attention to center court for a special presentation.
Well, the score right now,
to give special thanks to a Toronto-based developer.
It's Canada 65, Dominican Republic 58 with that final basket from Kajami Keane. The graphics have come back up now, as you can see Canada leading this 165-258.
Here to receive these gifts from both Canadian senior women's and men's national teams is Dreammaker Development's founder, Isaac Orwell.
There you can see the follow-up by Nicholson. Nicholson just cleaning up, taking care of business, and then Delgado down the other end responding, but it's been a slow quarter for the Dominican Republic. They trail by 7, but Kyle Landry coming to play right now. Victor Liz dishing it off to Lloyd Vargas. Now, Lloyd Vargas was causing all sorts of problems when he was playing back to the basket, but all of a sudden, when he came up and set those high picks, it just became a different game for the Dominican Republic. He's had a big third quarter so far, really leading the way for Canada in the low blocking. Again, just at times looking very unstoppable, but Victor Liz looks like he's going to start on the bench for the Dominican Republic. Well, Dominicans now will get the first possession here in the fourth quarter. And again, last 10 minutes of play in the opening game here of the FIBA AmeriCup 2021 qualifiers for both of these teams. Remember, it's the top 3 teams in the groups that will qualify. Delgado, alley-oop time. Well, I thought he was going to go up and missed a layup. He's got to kick this one out. That should have been an alley-oop right there, and an easy 2 points for the Dominican Republic. Pulls up from 15 feet. He nails it again. Same situation as the first half. The pick and pop. The assist coming from Solano. Putting it down to a 5-point game now. Phil Scrub on the ball for the Canadians. Nicholson now looking to back down. This is what he wants. Spins around, goes up. Foul was on the ground again. Nicholson can't be guided in the low block, and Roberts needs someone to come over and help a double team. Same situation now. Nixon's just going to have to back down and go to work because he can't be guarded, and that's why. Simply unstoppable. Spin around jump hook with his left hand and puts Canada up by 7 points. It's a handoff now. Look for a roll, but has a cross-court pass. Takes in with his right, kicks out again, made his last shot. Doesn't get this one, and now Nicholson gets another rebound. John McKee now draws another foul. Foul is on number 2, Rigoberto Mendoza. Second team foul already for the Dominican Republic. And kind of when you chase the game, it's only a 7-point deficit, but you don't want to get into the penalty too early. Roberts now trying to front Nicholson. That's a wrong idea because Nicholson throws it down. And he's trying to front Robertson. There's no help side defense, and simply Robertson gets that ball. One end result. Monster dunk. Well, biggest lead for the Canadians in this game is they lead by 9 points. The Dominican Republic haven't scored yet in 2 minutes of play. Spins out, goes up with it. Offensive foul. Right now, Nicholson's playing for an MVP on both ends of the court as he's taking this game over. Watch how he just sets himself and takes that contact right outside the semicircle.
Subbing in for the game for the Dominican Republic, number 11, Lloyd Vargas, and number 12, Delgado. Also subbing in for the Dominican Republic, number 5.
Well, Lloyd Vargas now comes back into the game, and Ken's going to have to really assert himself and lead the Dominican Republic from the low block. And now that's the third team foul for the Dominican Republic. This time it's on the Lloyd Vargas, and Nicholson is just becoming a Dominican nightmare. John McKee now in the lane, kicks this one out. Good ball movement. We'll get a wide open look. McIntosh for three. Doesn't get it. Vargas gets a rebound. And this is where Dominican Republic have to push in transition. Victor Liz takes all the way. Victor Liz, bit of contact. Draws the foul. McIntosh, and now he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. I think McIntosh was inside the semicircle, which is why the charge wasn't called. Robinson, Nicholson, sorry, is going to come out of the game, and now Owen Classen comes back in. Now, Nicholson had a tough start to the game. You can see he picked up a technical foul and was getting very frustrated. Owen Classen was really becoming a nightmare for the Dominicans, but picked up 3 personal fouls and had to check out in the second quarter. But 7:31 to go, his team lead by 8. He's going to have to carry on what Nicholson led for the Canadians here in the second half. It makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. The Dominican Republic now 15 for 18 from the free throw line this evening. Canadians are shooting 8 for 15 and haven't made all their free throws, but do have a 7-point lead now. We're under 7.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Scrub now goes pick and roll with Classen. Kicks this one out. They get the three. The three's up. No good. Vargas, strong rebound. Goes baseline, kicks out to Liz. Liz under the basket. Liz finishes it. Well, right now it's the veteran taking this game over. He cuts it back down to a 5-point ball game. And now Canada have to call timeout. Well, Victor Liz now second top scorer, joint top scorer for the Dominican Republic. 16 points along with Lloyd Vargas. No surprise to see for Canada, but here's the replay of the bounce pass, and simple pump fake and step through and just finishes it right along the towers.
Basketball would like to recognize recent senior men's national team alumni in attendance.
The top scorers for Canada in this one, Andrew Nicholson, no surprise, with 17 points and 4 rebounds away from having a double-double. Kyle McIntosh has 14 and 5 assists. He's 5 assists away from a double-double as well, but same set for Kazak Ajami Keen is 10 points, 3 rebounds, and also 5 assists away from having that double-double too. So Canada filling up the stats quite well this evening. Well, Dominican Republic are out-rebounded the Canadians 32-23. And I think right now for the Dominican Republic, the issue they had is they just couldn't guard Andrew Nicholson, but he's on the bench right now. But Canadians will hope that Owen Classen will finish up where he started. Here comes a bit of full court pressure by the Dominican Republic, but Canada have no problem taking care of it. Comes in the lane now, a bit of an open lane, hard foul by Lloyd Vargas, and again, he just timed that one well, because when he timed it wrong, could have been an unsportsmanlike foul. Well, he's got, so far in the game, 7 points. He's now 2 for 2, 3 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from the perimeter, but he has made the 2 free throws he's taken tonight. Well, doesn't use the screen now, pulls up from 15 feet, knocks it down. Oh, tough shot, didn't use the screen, but Solano, that's his first 2 points of the second half. It's down to a 5-point ball game. Now picks up another foul. That's silly by the Dominican Republic because any foul they're going to send Canada to the free throw line. Canada only has 1 team foul, and again, when you're chasing the game and you're putting the other team in the penalty, it makes it very hard to make that comeback. Trey Bell-Haynes now back at the free throw line. Played at the University of Vermont and right now plays in Finland for the Helsinki Seagulls. Also played for the Niagara River Lions. Started his professional career in Germany for the Fraport Skyliners. Makes a second free throw and puts Canada up by 6 points now with over 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Solano comes off one screen now. Pulls up from 18 feet, doesn't get it. Vargas can't get the rebound, but Nicholson's back in the game. He secures it. If Canada's smart, they're going to draw some more fouls and get to the free throw line. But Nicholson downtown doesn't get it. Offensive rebound. Gets rejected by Delgado. Vargas comes up with a loose ball now. Pushing transition. Good ball movement. They get a wide open look in the corner. The 3 is up. No good. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. Nicholson gets his pocket pick, and now potential 2-on-1 play here. Euro steps, offensive foul. Well, he had Victor Liz to his left and decided to go himself, and that's a wasted opportunity. Great defensive play by Kajami Keene. Enriquez had to dish that one off. You know, he's got Victor Liz to his left, but Trey Bell-Haynes probably just did enough to get back in and stop him from making that pass, but again, costly error for the Dominican Republic. Trey Bell-Haynes now playing end-to-end basketball, but almost turned it over. Canada just hold on to it. Tries to go in the lane now, tries to kick this one out, finds Phil Scrubb. Hail Mary 3, nailing it. Puts Canada up by 9 points. Under 5 minutes to go, and Dominican Republic have to go timeout. Well, Phil Scrubb shot that one over Lake Ontario and landed it at the bottom of the net. A great penetration by Aaron Best to find him, but it's a tough shot from downtown. Well, the problem for Dominican Republic right now is they've already put Canada in the penalty, so they got to be very smart on defense and not pick up any more fouls. But more importantly, it's just the missed opportunities they're making in transition on the offensive end. Well, Traybell Haynes now is making a big difference in the backcourt. You can see the high-tempo basketball that he's used to playing. Just getting up and down the court, dealing with that full-court pressure from the Dominicans. And the home crowd really enjoying the occasion here in the FIBA 2021 AmeriCup qualifiers. But right now, he looks a little bit concerned about his players. The gigantic point guard of Eloy Vargas bringing the ball up. Vargas now, good pass down low. Delgado's got to go up with it. Didn't finish it, gets his own rebound, gets fouled. It's the second team foul now for the Canadians. You gotta love the high-low play between Vargas and Delgado. I mean, as soon as Vargas gets it right at the top, Delgado just seals him off. But again, you can see Vargas saying to him, you got to go in with your left hand and finish it. Five-second violation. It's almost like everyone just ran away from the inbound pass and nobody moving off the ball. Well, turnover by the Dominican Republic. Got to be better than that. Scrub now in the lane, kicking this one out. Good ball movement to get a wide open look from Aaron Best. Downtown, nailing it. 12-point double-digit lead now for the Canadians. You gotta love the way they moved the ball off the penetration. Just found that open look for Aaron Best. Vargas falls over. Lucky foul called on Owen Klassen. That now his fourth personal foul. So it's not a shooting foul, so it will be baseline ball to the Dominicans. Well, look at this. Good ball movement. Well, you know what's best. It's Aaron. And that's a tough one because Klassen had his arms up and probably couldn't do any more. Oh, sorry, it's his fifth foul, actually. He's picked up his fourth personal foul, sorry, at the beginning of the fourth quarter. So Cal Landry comes back into the game. Cal Landry is a very tough post defender, so that's not a bad move for the Canadians. Goes baseline now. The Dominicans one foul away from getting in the penalties. He drew that one on Cal Landry. Down low to Vargas. Vargas gives it a monster tuck. Well, he responds well there. The problem is now they're under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. So the Dominicans are going to have to get stop after stop and try and not send Canada to the free throw line. Scrub wants to go pick and roll. Cal Landry now. Goes up to Landry, kicks out. Well, that's the best option to go to and doesn't get it. The Canadians now 10 on the shot clock and do it all over again. Pick and roll with Cal Landry. Scrub crosses over. Scrub gets the best and offensive foul. But it won't be shooting fouls, but now Dominican Republic will be in the penalty. Well, the difference is the team control fouls, regardless whether you get in the penalty, is never going to be a shooting foul regardless, but I mean, a jump pass. When you make those jump passes, you just have no control of your body when coming down, and can't feel Scrub's got to be better than that. Vargas now looking for Delgado, finds the big fella. Kicks this one out. They get a wide open look from downtown. They don't get it. Goes out of bounds and Nicholson fumbles it. Cal Landry puts his hands up to say, did you see Vargas push me? Baseline ball now to Dominican Republic. They haven't made a three-point field goal here in the second half, and that's killed them as Traybell Haynes now checks out of the game as Kajami Keene comes back in for Canada. Delgado throws it down low to Vargas. Vargas backs down against a double dribble. Surely, yeah, fumbles it. Great defense, as we mentioned. Cal Landry being that tough physical presence in the low block. Make it tough for Eloy Vargas, and turns it over. 2:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Canada leading by 10 points. Well, Dominicans put on that full court pressure now, but Aaron Best. No need to rush this one. Slow it down. They're in the penalty, but John McKee now comes off one screen. Kicks out to Nicholson. Nicholson tries his luck, and the big fella can't make the three, but again, the Canadians come up with another offensive rebound. 10 on the shot clock. Now, that's a smart decision by Scrub. Didn't pull the trigger. Scrub goes all the way. No help side defense. And he lays it up. And again, Dominican Republic make no effort to come in and try and stop Scrub getting to the basket. Vargas now kicks this one out. They go baseline, puts up a little teardrop. Tries to tip it back in, doesn't get it. Now they're pushing transition with Kajami Keene. And that's smart there by Keene, just slowing it down. No need to rush it. Under 2 minutes to go, you're up by 12 points. Well, they got another game to play in 2 days. They don't want to pick up any injuries either, for that matter. Well, here comes the pick and roll with Landry. John McKean goes up, doesn't get the and one. He'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. The fouls on Delgado.
Fouls on Dominican Republic number 11, Eloy Vargas, is forward. Subbing in for the Dominican Republic number 44, Luis Montero. Number 10, Keza Kajami Keene at the line, shooting 2.
Well, he missed the first free throw, but again, you got to knock these down. Hours and hours of being a professional. You have to make your free throws. Gets the second one to drop and gives Canada a 13-point lead with 1:37 to go now here in the fourth quarter. Delgado now top pump fakes in the lane. Delgado goes in with a reverse layup. Sweet move by Delgado. Well, Dominicans now going to have to put on as much full court pressure and try and force the Canadians into any turnover they can. John McKean crosses over. John McKean puts up a little teardrop, and it is sweet as something you would find at Tim Hortons. Well, he took it right down to the end of the shot clock and just threw up that little floater. Got it to drop. Well, Solano fakes and bakes, goes in. Well, why didn't he take the layup? And now Canada with under a minute, leading this one by 13 points. John McKean in the lane, kicks this one out. Kyle Landry's made one three-pointer, takes another one, puts the Canadians up by 16, and it is raining threes. Right now, Dominican Republic, we're going to call timeout with 44 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Now it's a 1-2 punch between Kajami Keene and Kyle Landry. Kajami Keene now takes it in the lane. Bursts it out. Best gets the assist with this one, and the big fella showing the range and the distance. Well, Dominican Republic right now, it's about finishing with pride, and knowing they have to play Canada in a few more days when they go back home. But right now, Just got to finish this game as strong as possible, and he's got a lot to think about going into the second game. I mean, the perimeter shooting is what's let him down here in the second half. They've just come out ice cold and haven't been able to hit any perimeter shots for that matter. Well, Canadians have scored 51 points here in the second half, while Dominican Republic have only scored 30 points, and I think that's been the big difference so far. John McKean almost comes up with a loose ball. Now 2 seconds, they got to shoot it. 24 second violation, sorry. 29 seconds to go, so Canada probably just get one more crack at this game.
Subbing in for Team Canada, number 2, Dwayne Notice, and number 3, Tyrell Bellet-Green.
The scrub going to the bench along with Nicholson. Again, they're bringing in all the bench players at the moment. Tyrell Bellet-Green's come in along with Dwayne Notice as well. Well, one last play now for Canada just to wrap this game up. John McKean, they're going to go pick and roll now. Comes off one screen, pick and pop. Well, he's just got in the game. Nails it! Ha ha ha! The pick and pop worked. Ice cold, he's only just got into the game. And you can see what it means to his teammates. Goes in the baseline now, goes up, and question is, did he get that up? And at the end of this one, Canada draw first here in the FIBA 2021 AmeriCup qualifiers as they win 89-72 over Dominican Republic. Sorry. So the final score was Canada 89, Dominican Republic 72 here in the opening game for these two teams in the FIBA 2021 AmeriCup qualifiers. I think the officials just want to double check that he got the shot off right at the end. But here was the pick and pop play now. Reno just got in the game and ice cold in the blood, and he nailed that one from downtown. They can see right under the basket. Did the ball leave his hands? And yes, sir. So it will be a 17-point deficit, not a 19.1. So Dominican Republic do get that one off. Here's the move baseline against Kyle Landry, and that angle is quite tough to see, but for the previous one, it did look like Delgado got it off before the buzzer went off, so I imagine they'll let the basket go, but we'll find out. That's a better look of it. It does look like it's definitely left his hand there. Well, 2 points have counted, so the final score is Canada 89, Dominican Republic 72. Both these two coaches with a lot to think about. I mean, case for Coach Gordon Herbert, he's got to make sure that his players come ready to play when they go on the road. And there you can see Phil Scrubb having a strong game for his team. I mean, he finished with strong numbers in this one. Well, Scrubb did have 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Nicholson as well was probably the big difference in the second half. He had 16 points, 7 rebounds. As Kazakh Keen, who played for Canada in the FIBA World Cup in China, finished with 12, also had 8 assists, 2 assists away from having that double-double. Wasn't able to get it, but and that will be what he's not thinking about. Well, Canada was 70% from within the rainbow, 38% from the perimeter, 13 three-point field goals, 12 for 21 for the free throw line. They were out-rebounded, but the thing for the Dominican Republic which hurt them is that they just didn't shoot the ball well from the perimeter in the second half. But Canada had 29 assists.
It's a big win for you guys.
Liz and Vargas top scorers for the Dominican Republic, 18-16, while Nicholson and Scrub finished with 16 and 14. Delgado chipped in 12 for the Dominicans, but just wasn't enough. And there you can see the fans showing their support and their loyalty. Some of them probably living and residing here in Ontario, just making the journey over to see their team perform it. But it wasn't their night to be, but they can look forward for a couple of days, and hopefully in their mind when they play on their home court, it'll be a difference. Here are some highlights from the second half. You can see the pick and pop play. The difference in the game is that man Nicholson, just too big and strong and simply unstoppable. In the lane now, made a bit of contact, but Vargas just led the way in the first half and down low for the Dominicans, but really went to sleep in the second half, and they just missed that little bit of touch from downtown. Phil Scrub now hits a big time three-pointer, but Phil Scrub did such a good job of finding those open shooters. Aaron Best also getting a good look from the perimeter. Down low there you can see the big man Vargas. And that's what they were missing in the fourth quarter, just that dominance in the low block that he showed in the first quarter, while Phil Scrub going to the basket and just making it count. Delgado going in with a smooth reverse layup and looking like James Worthy in this game. Kyle Landry hit two big three-pointers for Canada in this one and really led the way for the big man shooting from the perimeter along with Nicholson. It's exciting times for basketball here in Canada, and again, we will see in the build-up in these next three windows, but they got a couple of games in a few days, and here's the changing room.
Hey guys, jerseys and shorts are coming to me. Leaving them over the edge. Loops go right inside here.
Got you. Yes, sir.
Well, exciting times for this team, and again, only in a couple of days they'll be traveling down to Central America to play against the Dominican Republic, and hopefully they see the same performance from Nicholson.
Yeah, you know, I've just been working on it.
And he was just a big difference. I mean, he started the game off quite tough with that technical foul, and again, it looked like he was going to be not so productive, but